Thousands of migrants from the Texas border are in New York City. Governor Greg Abbott sent them there by bus. New York City officials say Governor Abbott is not coordinating with that city, which has run out of space in its traditional shelter system. Large groups of migrants are coming to the U.S. ahead of the end of Title 42. And now the Biden administration is taking steps to be ready when these groups arrive. Here's reporter Skylar Henry. Skylar.
Hey, Ron, good to see you. Well, the president is sending about 1,500 troops and Marines down to the southern border, anticipating a surge of migrants once Title 42 is over. But they will only be there to assist Border Patrol agencies, not to round up migrants in any sort of capacity. But they are concerned that they will see a large number, especially when that day comes. The Pentagon is temporarily deploying 1,500 soldiers and Marines to the southern border to help as migrants flow to the area in anticipation of the end of Title 42.
For 90 days, these 1,500 military personnel who will be sourced from the active duty component will fill critical capability gaps such as ground-based detection and monitoring, data entry, and warehouse support.
The Trump administration began enforcing Title 42 3 years ago to help stem the spread of COVID. The rule makes it easier to expel migrants seeking asylum, but it is coming to an end next week.
In light of the changes on May 11th and the anticipated surge, DHS did reach out and request this support.
Customs and Border Patrol officials say as many as 10,000 migrants could cross the southern border every day, nearly doubling the daily average in March. Overnight, the White House announced it's reached a deal with Mexico that will, for the first time, admit some non-Mexican migrants deported from the U.S. who entered the country illegally. As part of the deal, the U.S. will allow up to 100,000 migrants from Venezuela, Haiti, Cuba, and Nicaragua live and work in the U.S. as long as they have family already here. Migrants from these countries who are expelled from the U.S. for illegally crossing the border will be accepted by Mexico.
Some of the new rule changes are probably going to dissuade some people, hopefully, from coming across because they will not be eligible for asylum under these new rules.
Border crossers who come to the U.S. illegally face a 5-year ban on re-entry and could face jail time if they're caught again. The Biden administration also announced that it's increasing the number of flights exporting the number of undocumented immigrants out of the United States, hoping that that actually discourages some migrants from heading to the border in the first place. We're here at the White House. I'm Skylar Henry. Back to you.
Getting ready for all the changes affecting the border. Thank you so much, Skylar Henry.